welcome to Beyond the Screens podcast. I have here with me.
Hi, my name is Katnip.
And my name is Elizabeth.
Wow. Okay, so can you share with us some awkward moments, embarrassing or humorous situations?
Yeah, I think I know of one. One time in school, I'm in my second level, but when it was first semester for the first level, I entered a class that I didn't know it was not my class though. So I went to sit there. It was public relations, and I was supposed to have language and studies skills. So I sat there in the class, and then the lecturer was saying something different. And me too, I didn't know they had presentation that day.
Okay.
So she called me. I was like, 1, 2, 3, you guys have to present on the topic we taught last week. And I was like, what? So I came to stand there and I didn't know what to say. And she called me first to present. And I was like, what are some, advantages and disadvantages, of using PR in terms of communication? I was like, hey, madam, please, first of all, I don't know you. I'm not in this class. I'm lost. So please let me go outside. It was so embarrassing because they're all looking at me and things. And then number 2, my friend and I went to a funeral. And you know Gen Zs, we use phone wherever we go. So he came to show me a funny video, and then people are crying at the funeral. And we were laughing. So they turned their back and they were all looking at us. So before we realized that everybody was looking at us, before all got in the side eye and things, my mom came, and then because of that, the food and pastries, we didn't get some. So yeah, that was sad.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay, I think mine is related to her first one, my first level. And I think that was my first time in the class. And if you could remember level 100, I think Miss Marcia changed her class from 1.1 to 1.4. And I didn't know because I didn't come the first week. So I went to 1.1 thinking we were supposed to have mass communication. And then when I got there, they were rather teaching marketing. So I sat in the class and I was like, is this how mass communication is supposed to be? But all what she was teaching was marketing. Instead of me to go out, I sat through the class.
you were marketing.
I sat through the class and I was marketing. So the following week, I asked around and then they were like, oh, madam had changed the class to another class. So I went to that class and they already had a lesson before me because I didn't come the previous week. And when I got there, she was asking questions and then the class was quiet. So she was like, the whole class should go out.
Oh my God!
She was come to ask questions from last week, and if you don't have an answer to that, you'd stay outside of her class and she would teach. And I didn't know anything because it was my first day in class. And then people were answering and were entering. And I was standing outside. I didn't know what to do. It was quite embarrassing. So that was the first day I met Katnip. She was the one who approached me. Yeah, she was the one who approached me, and then she was like, you are standing there like you don't care what's going on. And I said, oh, this is my first time in class and I don't know what to say. And she said, bring your note and read something and then go into the class. I took the note and I didn't understand because I was just looking into her note, but I didn't know what to do. So I stayed outside and then everyone went, and then I think we were only 3 people outside. It was quite embarrassing because after that she was like, so those who were outside, come and write your names. And they were standing in front of the class and people were looking at us. It was embarrassing though, but it also taught me to, prepare ahead of class, because when I went, I prepared ahead of class. And I think the table turned. We got to class once and she was like, those who read something, stay in the class. Those who didn't read, go out. And I was in the class and people went out and I was also looking at them. So.
Oh my God! Wow!
Where to come, describe it as your favorite or most bizarre combination, and why?
Weird food combos. Hey, okay. So there was one video I watched on TikTok, and then it was a trend. It says put cheese in Coke.
What?
My favorite YouTuber, his name is actually Lazy. So shout out to Lazy. He tried it and was like, it's good. So me, out of curiosity, I also did the same. And it's not bad. But the thing is, as stubborn as I am, I'm allergic to cheese. And I went to put it in the Coke. Oh, it was nice though, but after 5 minutes, I went to visit the washroom. And yeah, it was not bad. I think the other one we did to survive, we didn't have stew on the jollof rice, so went to beg the woman to give us Ghana soup. And Some parts of soup is not a bad thing. Maybe not for you, but it's not a bad thing. So yeah, there's some weird combinations.
You liked it?
I liked it. It was good, but I faced consequences too. So
You could have just ate a jollof like that.
I don't know. You know, sometimes you need jollof to try something new. I mean, it's still rice.
Okay.
It's still rice.
Okay, so mine was before I started learning how to eat kokonte. So it happened that my mom prepared kokonte, and then I didn't know how to eat kokonte. She prepared kokonte with groundnut soup, and then I was very hungry, and I didn't want to learn how to eat it too. So what I did was that I asked mommy to give me some of the soup, and then I had money with me, and I went to buy bread. So I sat there, set the table and everything, and then when I break the bread, then I'll dip it into the groundnut soup, and then I'll eat it, and I'll chew chicken at the same time. Well, I didn't have any consequences, but so far I think that's a weird food combination that I had. Yeah, and there was nothing else for me to eat because my mom too made up her mind that if I will not eat it, then she's not preparing any other thing for me. So I had to eat it, I had to do it.
Nice.
Let's jump on to our next question. What's date stories?
Date stories.
Stories of particular that shows dates.
Date?
Hey. So one guy be asked me out, and I didn't want to go for real. I did not want to go. I wanted a miracle to happen. And then there's those people that like they feel like if you don't do it for them, the way they ask,
They don't take
they
no
use
for an
appeal to
answer.
pity
Oh,
to get
okay.
you. So I told my mom that I'm going to visit a friend. I hope she doesn't watch this video. I said I'm going to visit a friend. And then everything was said. I didn't want to dress to impress him. I wanted to be like, so I put on hoodie and something. I didn't want to do anything. And then God heard my prayer. That day it rained. It rained. But this boy, because we were friends, he came to my house. Whoa. He brought baskets, food, everything. We laid it and we had a date there. My mom saw it. My mom was not around. She went out. So like I was like, hey, she doesn't want boys in the house. She was like, don't worry, I've set
Sounds
timer.
romantic.
I've set timer. So when the time is up, she will run and go somewhere. And then my brother came home that day. So when he came, I was like, who is this person? I was like, oh, we have a class together, like some small assignments. So let's just help. And he brought food. I'm like, oh, he realized how it's because I told them there's no food in the house. So when he's coming, he should bring his own food. So that's his food. I didn't eat something. He tried to tell me that like, oh, he's going then. And then so that was like, I didn't text him again. Like after school, I didn't do anything. So yeah, that was it.
Okay,
I don't think I've had one. No.
Pet peeves. So for me, I dislike people who lie. Me, my real problem is liars because why should you lie? Me, if it is A, I will say it too.
But you lied to your mom that you
Oh,
Exactly, you did that.
See, to me, there's a difference between lying
And defending
then
yourself.
defending yourself, trying to be safe. Okay. Yes, when you lie, it's you feel guilty, but you can't say it. But when you defend yourself, you know that you are doing something good for yourself. So I am not lying. That one, yeah, it's good.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's good. I did what I could do because if I start that if you're on a date, you know, African homes date. How have you gone to like?
And was this secondary school JJ's?
This was date. Junior high school. So please don't do it again. Please don't do it again. Yeah, that's it.
I think mine is also lying, especially when the evidence are clear that you are lying, but you still want to find ways to defend yourself, like bring it up. But everything is clear that you are telling lies. Yeah, so lie is a no-no for me.
and then you all like reading.
Yeah.
Reading.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I love it.
You learn from some books you read.
Well, I do like to read Shakespearean books. I also love those Victorian era books like Emily Bronte, Wuthering Heights, and
Wuthering Heights.
Nice.
that's the book.
Okay, so I also love reading. It's one of the reasons why I did general arts because I wanted to do science, but the teacher who selected the courses for me was like, you are always reading in class. Why are you going to do science? So I chose general arts. And I think lessons I've learned from stories is perseverance. Most of the stories that I've read, they always encourage you to persevere. Like giving up is not an option. And just like her, for my project, I also wrote a book. It's a nice book though. Yeah, it's very nice. I read it to my mom and other people are ready to say it's nice. So unfortunately, I didn't know we'll be having a session like this, so I didn't bring the book. But next time I'll bring it. It's very nice.
Yeah. Okay, so hats and it was nice having you beyond the scene podcast.
Thank you too.
Or invite you to our next podcast.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.